And do you feel like your phone and tablet are just taking up all of your time?
Always. Well, this morning during Better Health, we are looking at ways to make sure your screen time is a healthy amount.
It's time for Better Health, and I'm here with health expert Beth Coker with Asante. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
So today we are talking about digital wellness. Now, we've heard this before, but is it possible to be addicted to social media and your phone?
With the advancement of technology, it has given us great increases in communicating with each other and information at our fingertips. But with that presents a lot of serious risk factors, and that is being addicted to our phones. Studies show that the average person checks their phone over 150 times a day. That's an addiction. And they tell us that it's more addicting than smoking or alcohol, because when we see a text come in or an alert from one of our social media sites or a like on one of our posts, what is released in our body is a chemical called dopamine. It's a neurotransmitter that elicits a response of pleasure. So the more we see those pings on our phone and those alerts, pleasure is released in our bloodstream, and we become addicted to those alerts and the pings on our phone. And if we send a text message to someone and they don't respond immediately, it makes us anxious and our stress levels go up. That's the addicting factor right there for social media.
Right, and I think that's a feeling a lot of us have felt. So say a person is addicted, can this be bad for their mental health?
Social media is a toxic mirror, because what happens is that we begin to play this comparison game. You have to have a post-worthy Instagram photo of the perfect vacation, the perfect meal that you ate out, the perfect children, the perfect vacation spot, whatever it is. You have to live up to everyone else's standards. And studies now show that increases levels of depression and low self-esteem, especially in young people. And that's a very sad statistic for us.
So how can a person break this addiction?
Kids and professional workers alike need to be aware of how to break this addiction. The first thing that experts tell us is keep the phone out of your bedroom, because the alerts come through all night long and people are tempted to look at those, and that blue light emitted from your screen messes up your melatonin levels, that thing that helps you to sleep, so it interrupts your sleep cycle. So that's the first thing, is keep that phone out of your bedroom. And there are some apps, technology to help you fight technology, that are available. One of the top ones is called Offline. You can set limits on the alerts and pings that you get from your phone, and after a certain time, those will just block out. Another one is called Moment, and those are available on Apple phones and Androids, but you can set a time limit on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, any other social media site, and after that certain time limit in a day that you've been on that site, it blocks it down. If you want to get really aggressive with your phone and fighting this addiction, there's an app called Flipped, and that once you set that parameter of your time on your phone, it locks you down and out, and you cannot change that time limit. Even if you stop your phone, turn it off and restart it, you can't override that app. So those are for the serious addictive people, that they can shut that down. And what we need to remember is that some of the most brilliant minds in the world have dedicated their lives to making social media addictive. So we need to become very aggressive at fighting that addiction and getting the focus and quality of life back.
Right, absolutely. Live in the moments, off the phones, put away the phones. Beth, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.